Today we are going to revisit Steve Jobs. I didn't bring the copies because I assume every student last week have got one. Okay? And last week we watched video. I didn't know, but I doubt some of you have go back to download or re-listen the video or audio and re-listen to it again and again and again. I doubt it. I don't know. But I hope some of students really do that. If you listen, watch this video that inspire you, something touch your heart, I'm sure any human being will go back to do the action. Okay, that's my goal. Last week, Steve Jobs, actually that was 5 years ago, Steve Jobs talks about his story. Quite sad. If you look at in the beginning, there are three stories. The first one is school life. He dropped out from the school, right? He didn't finish the college, right? So which means he is not a successful student in college. But he dropped out not because of he get an F in school. Failure, F means failure. 60分以下 F. He dropped out because he didn't see the value in study. He was spending all of his parents' money, his adopted parents' money. But he find he learned some required subject, but with no interest. He was wasting his life and the money of his parents. So he dropped out. But the dropout from the school free him, give him a lot of freedom to pick up something interests him. Okay, something we saw, you give up something, doesn't mean that you give up everything. That frees you to pursue what you love. Okay? So remember that time he sit in or audit, we call it 旁听, some courses like calligraphy, drawing what shape make font beautiful, right? And at that time, no computer, no word processing system like Microsoft, no proportional font, no vector font. Now we use this font very normally. We think that's normal because most of students born in the Microsoft age. So maybe you access a computer, the first operating system is the Windows-based system. It's already have the proportional font. You can make the font a large, still very smooth in shape. Where those technology from? From his story. It's not from something that suddenly become invented by some other people. No. Anything, any thought has its reason. He said that that's the best thing that he dropped out because he had the freedom to pick up what he loved. And that kind of opportunity, he learned the beauty of font. And later, he and his best friend worked in his parents' garage. They work, test, assemble some computer. They create the prototype of Macintosh. And then 1 year after, they create their own company, Apple company. And they become very, very successful, has a lot of employees. According to his speech, more than 4,000 employees, maybe now even more internationally. So the first story, nothing happy. He was kicked out. He was dropped out from school. The second story, and then he said, in the beginning, happy. He was very successful, become very rich. His life became the summit of the mountain, the top of the mountain. And then he got fired. He got fired. 被炒鱿鱼了. Why he got fired? He got fired at the top position. He's already the CEO of Apple. CEO, we know, right? Chief Executive Officer. But he got fired from the board of the committee. He hired a person who he think very, very talented in computer stuff. In the beginning, they get along very well. But later, they find that their vision, their idea of how the company is going to develop and where to go, they have a different opinions. So they disagree with each other, they're falling out. And then the board side with another person and fire him. Right? We heard about that story. So the second story ends with pretty sad. You know, getting fired is not a happy thing. Kicked out from the school is not a happy thing, right? But he said that those things, some challenging, difficulty, actually give him some opportunity to release the freedom inside. He said that that time he was very high. He was a boss. He think that, okay, I'm very good, I'm very great. You know, if the people think that he already being great, they may cause problem. Arrogant. Other people inferior. I'm superior to other. I'm better than other. Sometimes people, human beings, have that kind of problem. Getting fired, you got to reset. Just like a computer, reset, reboot, and then you have nothing. You are not CEO anymore. You don't have money. You live depends on your savings. Okay? And a lot of things has been set to zero. But he said, that's so great. Because when you are there, a lot of pressure, burden, business associated with that kind of position. Now, when you have nothing, you can do what you really want. The true you inside. Okay? Still, that means the power of learning. What do you really want? So that responds to my question today I asked you in the beginning. What's everybody's goal in your life? What's your true passionate things about? And then he talked about some dramatic story. Even though he got fired, he find himself still love what he was doing, right? The computer stuff, the innovation thing, creativity things. So even though he left Apple, he restarted two companies. The one is called Next, N-E-X-T. Another is the animated studio called Pixar. And then they produced a couple of very, very successful animated movie, right? Very, very successful. Like a Story Toy, like Nemo. 我不知道那个片名叫什么，海底总动员的片名叫什么？就叫 Nemo。Okay. And those are computer graphics technology. Apple company has been well known for its creativity and multimedia processing. It is all from the period of time when when Steve Jobs rebuilt the company Next. They developed a lot of multimedia. Did I say that to you? When I was at your age, I was a graduate student. My lab in NTU Taida, we have a Next computer. That was probably the only one in Taiwan. That was very, very cool. Pure black. Not like an ordinary PC. No, it's just black. Totally black. Has a small symbol, Next. Next, N-E-X-T. That refers to the future. Okay, let me give you an idea. I use that. The user interface is so amazing. Different from Unix. Very powerful audio, video processing built in inside. And now we look at the Apple's computer, the one my lab already have. We find that no wonder Apple very good at multimedia processing. From the story, we know that Apple didn't do very well after Steve Jobs left, right? He left. They don't earn much money, right? Because Microsoft so strong that time. So nobody see the Apple one day will reborn. But now Apple, when people are talking about Apple, wow, Apple. I think they started from iPod, iPhone, something stuff about iTouch, iPad. Now people talk about iPad.